Welcome to another crochet tutorial with Cozy Rosie UK. Today I'm going to be showing you how to crochet one of these super cute little crocheted stars. Now before we get started, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and of course hit the notification bell so that you know as soon as another one of my free crochet patterns or stitch tutorials becomes available. Now I've used my little crochet star and I've placed it into a shadow box frame which is 10 centimetres by 10 centimetres. But the materials that we're going to need for the star itself are very simple. I'm going to be using a 4mm crochet hook. I have a darning needle, just a little plastic one, and of course a pair of scissors. For the yarn, I'm using a DK weight, which is a size 3 yarn. It's actually a cotton blend, so I'm using 50% cotton, 50% acrylic. You can do it, of course, in 100% cotton or even in 100% acrylic. It will still work out fine. I just find that the cotton blend is a little bit softer on my hands. So gather together all the materials you need, and I'm going to tell you how you can get the backing for this frame at the end of the video. So the first thing we're going to do is to make a slip knot and put it onto our crochet hook. So I just make a loop and bring the working yarn through the back of that loop and tighten it to make my slip knot, and just pop that onto my crochet hook, pulling on my working yarn to tighten. So the first thing we're going to do is start by creating a chain of 6. So with your slip knot on your hook, you yarn over the hook and bring that through the loop on your hook to create your first chain. So that was number 1. Do the same again for number 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now, if you want to, you can, instead of doing the chaining 6, you can simply make a magic ring or an adjustable ring. I will link that below for you on how you make one of those. But this is a very simple way of doing a little ring as well. So we're going to slip knot, no we're not, we're going to slip stitch into the first chain that we made. And that's going to create a ring for us to work into. So to do that, we bring our hook down to where the slip knot is and just go underneath the loop of that first chain that we made. We're then going to yarn over, bring that loop through that chain, and then straight through, and pulling down slightly there just to get it through the loop on our hook. And that creates a lovely little ring for us to work into. Now you can see there is a bit of a gap where we've just made that slip stitch. Ignore that gap. We're going to work into that centre there. My other tip is to hold your tail yarn as best you can to the side as we work around this ring, because everything's going to be worked into the centre here. And then at the end, when we pull on this, it's just going to cinch it in a little bit as well. So from here, the first stitch we're going to make is a half treble crochet, and that's in UK terms, a half double crochet in US terms. So we yarn over our hook and insert our hook into the centre of that ring. Make sure you've gone all the way through the centre. We're going to yarn over with our hook and bring it back through that ring, and we should have 3 loops on our hook. We're going to yarn over and pull through all 3 loops on our hook. So that's our half treble, half double crochet made. We're then going to place a treble crochet in UK terms or a double crochet in US terms, again, right into the middle of that ring. So we yarn over, insert our hook through the middle, making sure that our tail yarn is on top as well. We're going to yarn over, bring a loop up. We still have 3 loops on our hook. We're going to yarn over and just pull through the first 2 loops on our hook. Then yarn over again and pull through the last 2 loops on your hook. From here, we're going to make the first point of our star. And to do that, we're going to use a picot stitch, which is very simple, believe it or not. All you need to do from here is we're going to chain 3. So we yarn over the hook and pull through the loop on our hook 3 times. So that was number 1, number 2, and number 3. We're then going to slip stitch into the first chain that we made. So you see there are 2 loops going into this one here. that's where the stitch finished, and we can count down, remembering that this one on our hook does not count as a chain. So we've got 1, 2, 3. That's where we want to insert our hook. So we're just going to pop our hook underneath that loop of the third chain, yarn over, bring that loop through, and then straight through the loop on our hook. And that creates our first point. We're going back to working into the center of this ring. My tail yarn, is still just held against the side there. So we yarn over the hook, insert our hook back into that stitch, and we're doing a treble crochet or a double crochet in US terms. So we've got those 3 loops on our hook, yarn over, pull through those first 2 loops, and then yarn over and pull through the last 2 loops. The next stitch is a half treble crochet or half double crochet in US terms. Again, worked directly into that center of the ring. Pull through all 3 loops. And then to finish this point on the star, we're just going to slip stitch into the center of the ring. So we insert our hook, yarn over, bring a loop up, and straight through the loop on our hook. So now we have our first little point. You're probably wondering, where on earth are all your other stitches going to go? Because already it looks like we're running out of space. I assure you we're not. Because what we can do is, if we hold our working yarn, just grab the circle and just pull down on the stitches, they bunch up and give us a little bit more room to maneuver. So we're going to repeat what we've just done for each point of the star. There are 5 points on this star. So going into the second one, we're going to start by placing a half treble crochet. So a half double crochet in US. So we yarn over, insert the hook. My tail yarn is still held against the ring. We're going to yarn over, bring that loop back up, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops on the hook. So there we go. And then we're going to place a treble crochet or a double crochet in US terms. So we're going to yarn over, insert the hook again into the center, yarn over, bring a loop up, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Now we're going to add the point of the star. So we chain 3. So we just yarn over and pull through 3 times. That's number 2 and number 3. We're going to slip stitch into that third chain that we made. So there's 1, 2, 3. So we're just going to insert our hook under one side of the chain there and slip stitch. So we just yarn over, pull through and straight through the loop on our hook. And then we're going back into work into the center of the ring here with a treble crochet or a double crochet in US terms. And we finish this side of the star, just going to bring those down again, with a half treble or half double crochet. There we go. So we now got 2 points of our star, and we're definitely running out of space. But we're not really, because we can simply just grab hold of everything, the center, and just bring those round. There we go. If you're working over your tail yarn, that would be nice and simple. It just bunches them up a little bit. There we go. And now we have space to work. Finished with doing our little slip stitch. Ready to go into the third point of our star. So once again, we're going to yarn over, insert our hook, yarn over, bring that loop up, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops on our hook. Then onto the treble crochet. So we yarn over, insert the hook, yarn over, bring a loop up, pull through 2, and pull through 2. Going to chain 3, and then slip stitch into that third chain down to make our point of our star. We're then going to place a treble or a double crochet. So pull through 2, and pull through 2, and a half treble or half double, and we finish with a slip stitch just to secure. So we've now got 3 points on our star. I'm just going to take the time just to bring those around. You can be quite firm with it and push them and pull them about a bit. You just need to make sure that you're moving all of them around. So now that we have 3 points, let's go on to number 4. So we do a half treble or a half double, a treble crochet. So pull through 2, pull through 2, chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. Slip stitch into that first chain that we made. Yarn over and do a treble or a double crochet again right into that center, and finish with a half treble. Just pull through all 3 loops, and then we just slip stitch again right into the center, and that's number 4. One final little tug and pull around so that we can work our 5th and final point of our star in. So going on to the final one, yarn over, half treble or half double crochet, yarn over, again insert, we're going to work a treble crochet or a double crochet in US terms. So pull through 2, pull through 2, chain 3, 2 and 3. I'm going to pop my finger on top as I slip stitch, so just straight through that first chain that we made, and then place our treble or double crochet, and then a half, pull through all 3, and the final thing, just putting that out of the way, we're just going to slip stitch one final time, and then with our working yarn, I'm going to grab my scissors, and I'm just going to snip, don't need too much, and I'm going to pull that through with my hook, and then just tighten that knot. Now you've got your working yarn at the front of your project at the moment, so we want that at the back. So before we do anything else, you can tell the back because it's not quite as pretty, the wrong side. We're just going to use our hook to bring that through, but you can see it brings the point through, so don't pull too much on that, and bring that strand out of the way. Now your tail yarn won't pull on anything on the front of your project. So if you pull on your tail yarn now, it should begin to tighten this circle all the way around if you've been able to work around it. Now if you haven't, don't worry too much, because we're going to weave in these ends, and that's going to help create a smaller gap in the center. So grab your darning needle and thread your tail yarn, not the yarn that's attached to the front of your project, the one that's at the back. And we're going to insert our hook underneath at the back, these loops here at the back of our work. Be quite forceful with them, and push your needle through along with that tail yarn. Because as you can see, it's going to tighten the center up. So work your way around under the loops, making sure you're not pushing through to the front of the project. And this will help tighten the hole and of course stop your work from unraveling, which is the most important bit. As you pull on that, it brings in the center of that project, and you can see that that hole has become significantly smaller. Now, because I'm going to be, you can weave in your ends as carefully as you like. Now I'm going to be placing this star into another frame. So I'm simply just going to tie these gently together in a knot and snip them, which is not the correct way, but it's the quick way. So I'm just going to snip them, not too close, but so they won't show through the front, because I'm going to place this one in a frame just like this. So this is, as I mentioned earlier, is a 10cm shadow box frame, and over on my blog you will find where you can grab the backing for this. So it comes in 3 different colours as part of the PDF of the crochet pattern for this little star. You can also find the free written pattern over on my blog as well, so that you can follow along with that. But thank you so much for joining me, and if you've made your star, you certainly are one. So thank you so much for joining me today. I hope to see you again soon for another crochet tutorial with Cozy Rosie UK.